When planning to study abroad, you will be required to submit a CV as one of the most important documents for your admission process. Now, is this CV for studying abroad same as the one you submit for job applications? Do you need to incorporate any additional information? And what kind of template do you need to go for your CV for studying abroad? Well, let's find out. Hi everyone, I am Neha Agrawal. I'm the founder of WiseUp Communications, and in this video we are going to talk all about CVs for studying abroad. Towards the end, I'm also going to show you a template that really works with foreign university admissions. So watch this video till the very end. And now without further delay, let's get started. First, let's talk about the length of a CV. So when we say CV or curriculum vitae, we mean everything you've done in your career till now needs to be incorporated in the CV. Generally, when we're going for a job, we're asked to prepare a one-pager resume or a one-pager CV, right? Well, for studying abroad, you don't have to follow that. You can go up to 2 to 3 pages if you have enough information to write. Now, that does not mean you will waste space just to extend your CV or include unimportant information to make your CV look long. You can go up to 2 to 3 pages if you have a lot of internship or work experiences, or if you worked on multiple research projects, or if you've published many research papers and attended a lot of conferences. Coming next to the important sections of a CV for studying abroad. And one of the most important sections is your education section. Because you're also going for an academic program, the admissions committee is really interested to know your education qualifications, which is important that you place the education section right at the top of your CV. Make sure you incorporate your relevant coursework, CGPA, projects, and any other detail which captures the attention. For example, if you got first class with honors, or if you were in the top 5 positions in your class, or if you received a scholarship to study in that program. Basically, whatever captures the attention and creates an impact right in the beginning of your CV. If you're going for a research-based program like a master's or a PhD program, then after the education section, you can also incorporate this section, which is called as the research interest section. Here you can list down 2 to 3 research topics you are interested to conduct your research on. Don't make it too general or too specific. This research interest section is unique to an academic CV and you will not find it in a CV for job applications. Then after that comes your internship or work experience section. Now when you're writing the responsibilities under these sections, make sure you write it in the CAR format. C stands for challenge, A stands for action, and R stands for result. The moment you write your responsibility in the CAR format, immediately the admission committee members are able to understand your complete experience. Secondly, more relevant your internship or work experiences are, the better. Like if your internship or work experience is related to the program that you are applying to, then it will add more strength to your application. To know how to write these sections in detail to create an impact, you can join me for my resume building course. In this course, we talk about how to write each and every section of a CV with a lot of relevant examples. I also share the CV template with you that works really well for your study abroad applications. So to join the course, you can check the link in description and in the pinned comment. After this, you will have the academic project section. Now your internship, work experience and academic project sections are interchangeable. Ideally, you should place them in order of importance after your education and after your research interest section. Now in the academic project section, along with your project title, you can also write your project supervisor's name. Generally, if your project supervisor is well known in the research community, then the professors in the university you are applying to might also know him, and that would create a good impact. To write what you've done in the project, you should again follow the CAR format. Along with that, you can mention some of the tools and technologies that you've used in order to complete these projects. Now, if you have research publications or have presented your work in a conference, then you should have a section focused on just this. Ideally, this section should also appear on your first page of the CV itself. This section really has the power to differentiate you from other candidates when it comes to study abroad admissions. Now, how to list down your research publications and the conferences you've attended? You can check the sample that I've uploaded on the screen itself. For your research publications also, it's very important to indicate what stage of the publication process are you at right now. So it could be in the drafting stage or the review stage or the manuscript accepted stage. So mention that accordingly. After this, you can have other sections like skills and competencies, certifications, leadership positions, achievements, and extracurricular activities arranged in the order of importance based on your profile. When it comes to skills and competencies, you can list down both your technical skills and soft skills. For technical skills, you can list down some programming languages, IT tools, softwares, and even the scientific instruments you have hands-on experience with. For soft skills, please try to limit it to 3 to 4 soft skills at max. Do not include more than that. For the certification section, you should include the name of the certification, when did you get this certificate, and the certification provider. Please don't write Coursera or Udemy, as they are only a marketplace for your certificates. So here the certification provider could be a university or an organization. For the achievement section, you can list down the award or honor that you have received. But along with that, mention out of how many people did you receive it, and most importantly, why did you receive it. Most of the students miss writing these things down. So you might have won a scholarship out of 200 students for academic excellence, or you might have won a car racing competition out of 10 participating teams. Whatever it is, focus on these two aspects when writing this section. First, why did you get that award? And secondly, out of how many people or how many teams did you get this award? Then for the leadership section, write down the leadership positions that you held, the name of the organization, and what were your roles and responsibilities. Here, try to include relevant statistics such as the number of people that you managed or the number of events that you organized, etc. In general, the more relevant statistics in your CV, the more impact your CV has. Then comes the extracurricular section, and here you can list down some of the cultural events that you've taken part in, your participation in sports and other volunteering activities. An additional section you can incorporate in your CV for studying abroad is that of references. You can include 2 references in your CV. They could be of professors, mentors, or your managers who can vouch for your work. Include their full name, designation, university or company name, and their contact information. This ideally should be the last section of your CV. Please do not include things like declaration, signature, or your parents' information in a CV. And now coming to the template of a CV. I would recommend all of you to use this template that you can see on the screen right now. It is one of the most versatile templates, and it works for all countries when it comes to your study abroad applications. It is simple yet effective. It's also in a single column format rather than a double column, which is preferred by the admissions committee. And if you see the template, it's also in a single color. It's monochromatic instead of having multiple colors, which is not preferred by the admissions committee. Ideally, you should also not incorporate a photograph on your CV, so this template works for that purpose as well. Now, if you wish to get this editable template, learn how to write impactful CVs and get them reviewed from me, you can join me for my resume building course. The link is in the description and in the pinned comment. And now, thank you so much for watching this video, and I wish you have a fantastic career ahead.